election of Pope Francis has thrilled the world and also the Jews. The new leader of the Catholic Church has an excellent reputation back in his home country, Argentina. There, the leaders of the Jewish community are calling the new pontiff a friend, an advocate of tolerance, and a man with a common touch.
He is different. He's not a person that you're waiting for to be open and to not have a problem talking with others. Instead, he promotes dialogue, which continually deepen links between the Catholic Church and the Jewish community.
Francis is widely popular with Argentinian Catholics, but his good relations with Argentinian Jews stretch back decades and right up to the present. As recently as December, Archbishop Jorge Mario Bergoglio, the future Francis, lit the first candle on the menorah in a Buenos Aires synagogue during a Hanukkah ceremony. In November, in Buenos Aires, Bergoglio brought leaders of the Jewish, Muslim, Evangelical, and Orthodox Christian faiths into Buenos Aires Metropolitan Cathedral to pray for peace in the Middle East. The future pope has participated in Holocaust memorial ceremonies for decades. On the 74th anniversary of Kristallnacht, the night in 1938 when nearly 200 synagogues were destroyed and Jews were sent to be exterminated in Adolf Hitler's Germany, the future Pope Francis invited Jews into Argentina's greatest cathedral for a prayer.
I keep in my heart the memory from only a couple of months ago of him being here at this table, in this office, a drinking mate. I was a drinking mate with the Pope after he had come here on the metro from the city center to the synagogue to share an afternoon and then to celebrate a night together where the whole community saw him and was grateful for his participation.
In 2006, then Pope Benedict XVI, Francis's predecessor, offended Muslims worldwide by saying some of the Prophet Muhammad's teachings were evil and inhuman. In a challenge to the Catholic Church itself, Francis led interfaith services in Argentina and called for tolerance of all religions. The 1994 bombing of the Argentine Israelite Mutual Association killed 85 and was at once Argentina's worst terrorist attack and the most horrific assault ever against the country's Jewish community. Then still making his way upward in the church hierarchy, Bergoglio came often to the association's headquarters. His signature is still visible in the visitor's book.
We've spoken often about this idea of the power of working together, and we expect that he'll continue to do it this way as Pope, this way of acknowledging the past, so that finally we might achieve justice. Because first, 29 people died, then 2 years later, 85 people died, and almost 400 were injured. Nobody's been punished. It's a wound that doesn't stop bleeding.
The new pope is the first to hail from Latin America and the first named after the 13th century friar Saint Francis of Assisi, whose life's work was to care for animals, the poor, and most disadvantaged. After his inauguration, Pope Francis toured St. Peter's Square in a popemobile, with the bulletproof glass symbolically removed. During the tour, to the fury of papal security, he stepped down to embrace a handicapped man. Argentina's Jews say they are not surprised, as he has been doing things like that all his life.